Welcome, folks, to a spectacle, a tremendous light show hyping up this crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense comes on the field first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Carr. The receiver makes the catch. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football. When he has that kind of contact, good, clean play by the defense.
He hands it to the back. Now here he goes. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. New set of downs to the offense, 1st and 10. On the run, it's low. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
They punch it in on the opening possession. It's 3rd and goal now. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back. It's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. He's in the clear. Here he goes. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Pass caught, can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Getting set, here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Canes will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the grab. It's Pauling. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. First down here for this offense.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Heading for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point. The lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Important second down play coming up.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands, it's Fields. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle, it's Fields. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10.
29 Philly.
To throw, it's Carr. Looking for 6. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. good job of tackling and keeping him out of the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. He's got it right near the end zone. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Back to throw. It's Speck. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Swarmed with the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the 2nd half and you have the football, you want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the 2nd half going. With a sack here on 3rd down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this 2nd half.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Takes the handoff. It's Love. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that short completion. To throw, it's back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Encroachment defense. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes pick up enough for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back, fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7. The Canes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's brought down there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
To throw, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Nice grab. It's low. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Defense is coming after him. They trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. With the catch, it's Daniels. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. 1st and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. They mix it up with a run. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Look out, room to run here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a quick grab, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Beck. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Grab behind the line. It's Hodges. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. What a catch! That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, they're gonna throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys.
And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Notre Dame.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Takes the handoff on the counter play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Going with the old counter run here. Now here he goes. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this 1st overtime. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So we're set up now for the biggest 3rd down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. He missed it. Off target that time. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And here we go. We'll set up for a potential walk-off game-winning field goal. So we'll set up now for a field goal to win the game, a moment every kicker dreams about. He got it! A walk-off winner in overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.